Yeah. Seattle stand out.
Alright, we back, guys. We back here with another part of the top 100. We're going to go right into it. 80 through 61. Maybe we can get that far. Maybe we can get to 50 if I go a little faster, and then I have to move a little faster. Adam Thielen at number 80 seems pretty disrespectful to me. Last year he was unranked, which makes absolutely no sense. Thielen is an elite wideout. He's a great red zone threat. He'll moss you in the red zone. 14 touchdowns last year, which is huge. 20 over the last 104 catches, which is crazy. He's no longer a volume target, sure, because of Jefferson, but he's still a beast, and he'll move the chains with good touchdowns. 79, Terran Armstead. Once again, I don't know much about offensive tackles, but Terran Armstead seems like he's a beast. He's a big boy. He's a huge run blocker for the Saints. Taysom Hill loves him. Alvin Kamara loves him. And Jameis is going to love him this year. So Terran Armstead, 79. Number 78, Jeffrey Simmons of the Tennessee Titans. This guy was a beast last year. The Titans' defense was trash, but Simmons, the rookie from a couple years ago, was huge. He had 44 pressures, and he had a couple sacks, and he's going to keep getting better. He had an ACL tear in college, but he's going to keep getting better and better and help this Titans defense down the line. He's a pass rusher. He's a bull rusher. He's a big bull rusher, and he's going to get you sacks. He's going to get you run stops, and that's what Jeffrey Simmons does. Number 77, Quandre Diggs, the first Seahawk on the list. Let's go, baby. Quandre, the strong safety. What, he had 10 pass deflections, 7 picks. We got him from the Lions for basically nothing. We won the deal by huge, and he made the Pro Bowl with us. He had 5 interceptions, 10 pass deflections. We moved him around quite a bit from safety and corner, but Diggs is huge because this defense was trash until halfway through the year. Diggs stepped up, Jamal stepped up, and Quandre, baby, first Seahawk on the list. We love to see it. Number 76, back-to-back Seahawks. This is disrespectful. Tyler Lockett is better than the 76th best player in football. You're dropping him 12, 11 spots just because DK was better? Lockett catches just as many passes, less yards, less touchdowns, sure, but Lockett is still that guy. These catches that this guy makes in the red zone are incredible. Russ still loves him. He is not 11 spots worse than last year. He should have gone up. Should be in the 60s. Disrespectful Tyler. 75, Laramie Tunsil. Texans gave up a ton for him to be an average tackle for them. Sure, he's still fine, but the Texans are so bad. He's such a forgettable player. Sorry, Laramie. 74, James Bradbury, the 5th of the Giants. Giants defense was stacked this year. Leonard Williams, him, and he's going to keep getting better because James Bradbury, man, that guy gets picks. He does it all. He gets tackles. He's 6'1", 212. He's very fast. 18 pass deflections. He's not top-tier corner, but he's getting there. And James Bradbury, man, this guy is good. He's a very good corner. 73, Trey Henderson of the Cincinnati Bengals. Was on the Saints for a while. He was pretty solid for the Saints, but he got a huge contract. 13.5 sacks, which was big for him, which got him a bag for the Saints. He kind of came out of nowhere. He needs to play some more, but I don't see him being 73. He seems pretty overrated to me, if you have asked me. Never been ranked before, so I don't like it. Michael Thomas drops 67 spots. You heard it. 67 spots. I'm gonna try to watch this, see where he was last year. So he was number 5 last year, that means. And he missed so much time. When he played, he sucked. He literally never he had 470 receptions, guys. Thomas has been the vote for the Saints passing game over the last first 4 seasons. First 4 seasons had 470 receptions. He set the all-time record in catches. But this year, he was just trash, guys. He was just trash. He's number 5 on the list 2 years ago, and then last year he just fell apart. He just didn't catch the ball. Breeze didn't want to target him. He didn't want to play. He doesn't want to be in New Orleans anymore. He's probably going to get traded. That's why he's here, 72. Baker Mayfield makes the list at 71. I love to see Baker on here. Led the Browns to the playoffs for the first time in a long time. Baker is a great quarterback. I mean, I love Baker. He's a cool dude. I mean, yeah, he does it. You love him or hate him, but at the end of the day, he's a good quarterback. He'll get the job done. He's got some good weapons, which helps a lot. He's got a good run game, but Baker's still a solid QB. He's a serviceable QB. 71 seems pretty overrated. I think Tannehill is definitely better than Baker Mayfield, but I don't know. We'll see. Now we gotta move on. Eric Kendricks at number 70 jumps up 13 spots. He had a great season last year. He picked off Russ at least once. He gets a lot of he's a big tackle guy, kind of like a Bobby type of player. He does a bit of everything. Yeah, he's got some picks, got some fumble recoveries. He missed some games last year, which does hurt a little bit, but he still jumps up a lot, and he helps the Vikings defense quite a bit. Number 70 for Eric Kendricks. 69, we got Ryan Kelly, a center for the Colts. He snaps the ball. That's his job. Blocks a little bit. Attaboy Ryan. 68, we got Josh Jacobs of the Raiders. Jumps up 4 spots from 72 to 68. Had a nice season. I think he got over 1,000 yards. Yep, topped 1,000 yards with 12 touchdowns, which is really nice. But now Kenyon Drake's on the team, which makes no sense because I think Jacobs is much better than Kenyon Drake. But they go out, they get Kenyon Drake for some reason, which is weird. So I really want the Raiders to keep playing Jacobs. He's a workhorse. He's for how little he is, he's a very physical running back. And he's over 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. He's going to keep doing it out of the backfield. He catches passes. He has it all. He's an all-purpose running back. That's huge. 67, KJ Wright. Let's go. We still have not re-signed him for some reason, which makes no sense. We got to re-sign KJ. But for now, he's in the free agency. We got to get him back. 67, but he was so good last year. He's not in his prime, but he's better, honestly. He had so many tackles, 11 tackles for loss. Man, he was so good last year. I want him back so bad. 60. That's our third Seahawk, by the way. 66, J.J. Watt. He was 45 last year. He was pretty average last year. Didn't do too much, so he drops a few spots. Missed quite a bit of time, which makes sense. He was number 1 4 years ago. He was the best player in the league, probably. So he's in his 11th season. He's getting old. 14 tackles for loss last year, which isn't great, but he's 32. So the Cardinals, maybe this will help him with the Cardinals. Yeah, 66. He had a pretty down year last year. Okay, you cannot tell me that Calvin Ridley is worse than Julio Jones. Calvin Ridley is way better at this point in his career than Julio Jones. And I know why I'm saying this is because Julio Jones has not came up yet. So I guarantee you that Julio is probably in the 50s. Calvin Ridley is better than Julio. 65 is disrespectful. This guy is a top 6 receiver in the game. He's a possession guy. He can go deep for you. He can play the slot. Calvin Ridley is just an all-around good receiver with great route running. 1.37 yards, 90 balls caught. I mean, this guy's number 1 targets, but squeezes them. This was like, sure. He has no weaknesses. He is so good. Matt Ryan's not even a good quarterback, and Calvin Ridley still does it all. He had a way better than Julio. And they're going to say Julio's better just because it's Julio. Calvin Ridley's top 6 receiver in the league. This is disrespectful. Actually disrespectful. My, oh my, Calvin Ridley. Way better than what they're saying. Disrespectful. Demario Davis is 64. He jumps up 3 spots. He's an old veteran. He had a lot of tackles. He had a nice year as an all-pro. It's fine. I'm still mad that he's so low because it's hard to compare a linebacker to a receiver, but Ridley's better than Demario Davis, guys. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. Demario is 64. I'm not mad at it. He's still a good veteran. He's 32. This is probably his last good year. It's all right. 64. Fletcher Cox, another veteran. Ridley's better than these guys. I'm sorry, but 63, jumps up 10 spots. He had a resurging year. 6.5 sacks, 9 tackles, which isn't great, but he's dropping down a lot. He's getting a little older, and the Eagles' defense just sucks, so he's just not very good. A.J. Brown is not better than Calvin Ridley. A.J. Brown is not better than Calvin Ridley. A.J. Brown is not better than Calvin Ridley. A.J. Brown is great and all, but you can't just because he's like a DK type player, you're gonna overrate him. Calvin Ridley honestly might be better than DK Metcalf. I'm not afraid to say that. A.J. Brown is a great receiver, and I think he deserves to be in the 60s for sure. Wow, home run for the Royals. Oh, that was Merrifield at the start of the game. Great. We're already down 1-0. But still, A.J. Brown he deserves to be in the 60s. I love him. He's so good. He's huge. This is going to be a dynamic duo with him and Julio, 2 similar players. He's so good. He's a DK type player. 17.4 yards per catch. The rack is there. The flashness is there and everything. I love the way he plays, but Calvin Ridley's better. So that's why I'm a little mad that he's here. Chase Young, 61. That's fair. I think he should be a little higher, maybe in the 50s. I know he's only a rookie, but he's such a beast. Number 2 overall pick. 7.5 sacks, 10 tackles for loss, 4 tackles. Guys, we know how good Chase Young is. This guy's literally a monster. So I got about there's a little bit wrong with this. This section was bad. Because, I mean, a center here, that's fine. Kendricks is not trash, but Josh Jacobs is all right. I like that there. And then KJ, yep, I love it. J.J. Watt should be lower. Ridley should be ahead of all these guys. Ridley should be in the 40s or the 30s, guys. Let's be real. Calvin Ridley is that guy. He's that good. I'm not even a Falcons fan. I'm a Seahawks fan, but it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, that's it for this part. We're going to get you back with 60 through 41 and then 30 through 11, and then we'll get the top 10. So still 4 more videos to come. Be on the lookout for these guys, and hope you enjoy the content. subscribe. Stand Over Sportscast. Peace out, y'all.